This is Tae-soo. His father steals stuff and sells them for living. Tae-soo learned nothing from him and became a bully at school. One day after school he saw his father kneeling down to prosecutor, and that changed his life. He wanted to be a prosecutor, but just wishing about it didn't change his habits. Then surprisingly he realized that he can concentrate better in a noisy place. And just like that he went to Seoul National University with excellent grades. After being discharged from the army, he went into institute to prepare for lawyer exam, and dreamed of becoming a famous prosecutor someday. After all that effort he passed the exam, and a new life began. He was having a best time of his life, and also successfully got married to a daughter of rich family. One day Tae-soo took the charge of case about gym teacher who sexually assaulted a student. This case completely changed his life. The gym teacher had his father protect him from law. Rather than showing signs of self-reflection, he provokes Tae-soo. Tae-soo got angry and decides to arrest him. Out of nowhere Tae-soo's senior colleague came out and took Tae-soo to strategic department. He suggested Tae-soo to work with him in strategic department, but in one condition. He had to let go the gym teacher's case to join strategic department. At last Tae-soo accepted his suggestion. Through this incident Tae-soo got invited to be introduced to other famous prosecutors. Their hideout was full of prosecutors, best firm lawyers, and reporters. And finally Tae-soo got a chance to meet the famous prosecutor Han Kang-sik prosecutor. The gym teacher with his father's power joined the party, and Tae-soo tries to leave the place. But Tae-soo could not give up the chances to become a prosecutor that he dreamed of. And if he just let go his pride, and just as he thought he could reach a great power. After party Tae-soo tries to get rid of the gym teacher, but again he provokes Tae-soo. Choi Do-il, who is Tae-soo's hometown friend, came out of nowhere. Do-il was the right-hand man of famous Mokpo gangster Kim Hyung-soo. The gangsters were strengthening their power by being a sponsor for Han Kang-sik. Do-il cracks gym teacher's balls and turns himself in. And Tae-soo started to enjoy his prosecutor life on top level. After entering the strategic department, Tae-soo conducted an investigation into people at a different level than before. While Tae-soo lived a perfect life, Do-il got released from prison after 1 year. Presidential election period, one of the most sensitive period for prosecutors, has returned. As government changed they began to investigate people on the other side. At that time Do-il was also settling down in Gangnam, expanding his gang. One day Tae-soo took a case about actress signing a double contract illegally. Tae-soo had Do-il to threaten the CEO of the agency, who sued the actress. With that incident Do-il and Tae-soo became a target of the inspection team. There were nothing that inspection team could not found. And of course Kang-sik also knew about this. Suddenly Tae-soo was caught having an affair with an actress, and got kicked out of the house. Tae-soo had no money now, and couldn't give up the money, so begged his friend Do-il. At that time Do-il was becoming very influential in Gangnam area. Meanwhile again the presidential election period has come back. This time, Tae-soo took the wrong side and there were no one to protect him. The inspection team came close to catching Tae-soo. In the end, Do-il, who was loudly disputing at a very sensitive time, got into a big trouble. And Kang-sik was suspended from elimination of prosecutor director nomination. Eventually they decided to arrest Do-il. Kang-sik, who took the wrong side of government, started to capture lawmakers who were on his side. Do-il secretly asked Tae-soo to give money to his subordinates. But Tae-soo gave the money to other gangsters to save Do-il's life. The inspection team came home. They tried to find out about Kang-sik, but Tae-soo did not betray him. And Tae-soo went to Dongchul to tell his situation. But Dongchul and Kang-sik didn't need Tae-soo anymore, and told him to disappear. Do-il finally got released from prison, and found out that Tae-soo betrayed his request. So he came to visit Tae-soo. Kang-sik and Dongchul also came to see Tae-soo. They convinced Tae-soo to come back and become one of them, but Do-il knew they were going to kill Tae-soo, so he made an accident to save Tae-soo's life. Then Do-il disappeared. One day Tae-soo heard that Do-il tried to save his life. So he tried to find Do-il. But Do-il was already finished and killed by Mokpo gangsters. Tae-soo got betrayed from Kang-sik and lost everything and became alcoholic. To make matters worse, even his father got arrested. After losing everything he was full of regrets and wanted to revenge. He suited up and prepared for battle against Kang-sik. But he couldn't do it alone. Tae-soo eventually went to inspection team for help. He needed to get back against Kang-sik. He even asked his father-in-law, and even asked for help from his separated wife, and finally he decided to play politics. Tae-soo with hatred and personal revenge was solid. Kang-sik threatened Tae-soo, but there wasn't even a flinch. Kang-sik also attacked Tae-soo through a press conference. With dual subordinates help, Tae-soo told on inspection team about Mokpo, gangster, and Kang-sik's relation. Tae-soo reversed the public's opinion and finally brought out a hidden card that he has no interest in politics, he just wanted clean world. And that clean world was finally here.